Hi guys, I'm Paul from Rock River Ford, here to tell you some of my favorite features about the new redesigned Ford Explorer. I'm going to start right at the front of the vehicle here with the engine choices. One of my favorite things about these is the two of the main choices you're going to have for engines are the standard 2.3 liter EcoBoost motor, which is a lot of people have a hard time wrapping their head around this, but that thing has 300 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, which is more power than the 6-cylinder that it replaced. Very capable motor. That's with the towing package. That motor can tow 5,300 pounds. So very capable there for a nice camper or boat. And if you jump up to this model, which is an ST, it has a 3-liter twin turbocharged EcoBoost motor, which has 400 horsepower. So that thing will get you from 0 to 60 in about 5.3 seconds. So great. One of my favorite things is both engine choices are very great, whichever way you want to go there. It also comes with, as far as the powertrain goes, you get available intelligent 4-wheel drive, which has a terrain management system. It's all very intelligent. You don't need to mess with it unless you really want to. But if you have different road conditions, it does give you a bunch of different drive modes to dial in your sports and handling to make it certainly easy to navigate through different types of terrain. So great thing with the Explorer. As you come around here, of course, the new styling of this car is, I think, just one of my favorite features about this. I think it's one of the best looking SUVs on the road. This thing is a longer wheelbase than the old Explorer. It is a rear wheel drive platform, which is one of the only ones out there like that. 9 out of 10 of these are always front wheel drive platform. And that one of my favorite things about the rear wheel drive is it's just better for overall handling. It allowed them to push the wheels further to the corners, which gives you more interior room, gives you much more capable towing and better handling characteristics on the road. So rear wheel drive platform is definitely one of my favorite features of the new Explorer. As you go on inside here, we're going to step inside and check out this beautiful interior. But again, any trim level that you get is all the dimensions are all going to be the same. And this particular one, of course, has the cross stitching and the beautiful leather seats. Great thing about this Explorer's interior is everything is exactly where you expect it to be. You know, it's a very short learning curve to get yourself up and running with this vehicle, even with all the technology of this car. I'm going to start the car up here so you can kind of take a look at it. This has a beautiful 12-inch all-digital screen right in front of you for the speedometer, as well as a portrait-style tablet in the center here for all of your major functions of radio and navigation. Just a gorgeous-looking interior. Again, everything's right where you'd want it to be. The screen in front of you here, this is on the ST and on the Platinum, but you can change the look of this screen and based on all the different drive modes, if you want economy or sport or trail, all those things are going to change the look of this screen. So it's just a gorgeous interior. Technology, one of my favorites. Again, Ford is so ahead of the curve in technology. This has Ford's newest sync system, which it's very easy to use. It's seriously, within 10 minutes you can be, even though it looks like a ton of buttons and things like that, it's so intuitive that it's just so easy. The print is very big, so you at a glance you can see what you want, what you're looking for, whether it be the radio or navigation, and you'll find what you're looking for very easy, and that's part of the safety of it. All Ford Explorers come standard with the Ford Co-Pilot 360, which is going to include things like blind spot monitoring, backup camera. You're going to have lane departure warning in there as well. And then if you jump up to with emergency braking and pedestrian alerts and things like that, if you jump up to the Ford Co-Pilot 360 Plus, you're going to add adaptive cruise control, which has the ability to slow down when traffic slows down automatically, and then it's going to also can keep you centered in your lane. And then it has evasive steering, so help you steer out of a bad situation if you're trying to avoid an accident, if everything came to a screeching halt. Now the interior, another one of my favorite things with the interior is this is just everything. Again, I talked about earlier that it has everything just where you'd expect it to be. With Ford, it's standard second row buckets, so that's really nice. And you do have an available bench if you'd like, if you do prefer the bench. But standard second row buckets, which is wonderful. And then it's also one beautiful thing here. I'm going to hop out and show you that. So I want to show you the standard second row buckets, which right here, what the nice thing about this is we all, if you have kids or whoever's riding in the second row, depending on you may always have something in your hand. It's one touch, one hand, you can push that button, it slides forward, and you can get in the back. So if you do have stuff in your hands or whatever, it makes it, they call it just easy entry and exit as well. So that's one thing. And then the other thing, you have adjustable second row buckets, so these will go forward or backwards depending on who needs more room at what time. So that's really nice that way. And for those of you who have taller kids or taller second row passengers, Ford has class-leading second row headroom is what it has. So real nice feature there if you do have those taller occupants in the second row. So that's great there. And then as we come around here, we told you about the towing a little bit earlier, but it's just it's obviously an integrated tow hitch, which will tow 5,300 pounds with a 2.3 liter, or 5,600 pounds with an ST like this or a Platinum. So, and then you maybe have seen this in the commercials before. If I have the key on me, Ford has the standard, the power hatch. If you get the ST Limited or the Platinum, it's going to be standard with the assist to open up, but it's standard across the board to have a power hatch. So on the lower levels, you do still have to push the button and it'll be a power hatch, but you do have that feature available to you no matter what level you get. So that's real nice there. And then if you get the cargo management system back here, it's really nice. Like if you see here, you still have some room behind the third row, but if you grab this, you can flip this over. Like this is a nice carpeted mat there, but if you have muddier stuff, you can flip it over and you've got a nice hard plastic. You can actually take this and drop it down if you need more room that way. So really nice engineering thing there that Ford did, so you just get a little extra room. Some of these third rows have like no room behind the third row, so Ford addressed that really well. So, and then of course, you can, if you're grabbing something out of here like laundry or groceries or something like that, and you have the key on you can just hit that and then walk away, and then that will close for you automatically. So those are just some of the things. I'm sure I missed some stuff, but those are just some of my favorite features on a Ford Explorer. And to hear more about it, come on down here to Rock River Ford, and we'll be glad to help you. Thank you so much.